Hello, dear. Brilliant. The scammer said, hello, dear. You just need to stand up so no one can see you.
Hello.
No one can see you down there. Morning, Johnny. Arthur. Hello, sir. Hey. I know. Right, it's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. Good morning, everybody. What?
I want to see a clock.
Thanks. Morning, everybody. I'm Pablo Picasso, and this is Pablina Picasso. And today, we are going to paint the fabulous girl with red beret. Crowd goes wild, crowd goes wild. Yeah, that was good. So those of you that haven't joined us before, here's what happens. I'm going to recreate this. You're all going to follow me at home. You can email your little photos in and comments and stuff, and we'll try and sort of fix them as we go. I think it works in the comments thing rather than posting online. We've got a scammer. Welcome to the scammer. Hi, scammer. Thanks very much for ruining my morning. So it's fairly obvious who the scammer is. It's MD Haktar Lakpada, and he'll be putting stuff on throughout just to keep everyone entertained. Don't click on his link because we don't know what it is, do we? Anyway, welcome the scammer. I want to see the scammer's photo when he's painting when he's finished. Marissa, sorry. Okay. First things first, what we're going to do is we're going to paint the whole thing yellow. And it's a mixture of yellow and white. So you want your big brush. I'm going to paint...
Where's the brush?
There. Oh, there's my brush. Where's my paint then?
There.
There it is. Brilliant. So I've got a mixture of white and yellow. And we're going to paint the whole thing. Go for it, Pablina. We are off and running. MD Mana Mahida says, hello, dear. MD Mahana Mahida is the scammer. Thanks, scammer. Oh, so annoying. Anyway, we're okay now. So yeah, mix up a little bit of water if you need it, just to loosen up the paint, and it makes the paint go a bit further as well. I want a recycled canvas. If you hate your painting, you can, well, not hate it, but if you can't afford another canvas and you want another go, just put white paint all over it and you can have another go. Even the most famous painting in the world, this happened to, I was watching a documentary last night. The Mona Lisa had about four different paintings underneath her. It's true, Dave. Don't just smirk at me. It's true. It's a true thing. Pablina thinks I'm lying. Oh, thank God. That Friday came around quick. Hope you've all had a good week.
I know, right?
Really quick. Right. I can't. Yeah.
Please don't do anything else, scammer.
Yeah, the scammer. We'd like to welcome the scammer. Oh, yeah. Have you got a reference, Daisy? Are you painting off? This is my little reference. You should always print your reference out rather than going...
Or paint your reference out.
Or paint your reference out, or print your reference out, or have your reference on a little phone or something to the side of you.
Or on your computer.
This is going to be good, this one. You wait until all these paintings start coming in later. I reckon...
If you're on the computer, you can do it on the same computer.
Yeah. I reckon there's a huge chance that the best painting will be done by a what-year-old, Dave? 32-year-old?
A 5-year-old.
I think 5-year-old. I think 5-year-old too. What do you reckon the best painting? So I get all the paintings probably by Sunday where people have finished them because you can watch it back later and all of that. I tend to go, well, we go a bit quick because we've only got an hour and a half to do this, but be interesting to see the best painting and the age. And I reckon this one, I think 7, Dave. I'm going to say 7 for the best painting age. Not 47. 7. How's yours going? Get through quite a bit of paint on this one. Just so you know what's coming up. We're going to use some green paint next, and we're going to sort of start sketching around here. Not a massive rush on this one. Hopefully, should be a little bit less frantic than Starry Night, but it's. Some people find different paintings easy and other people struggle.
Tomato sauce on it.
There's no tomato sauce on there. There is tomato sauce on there, you're right. Where did that come from?
Yes.
Brilliant. So we've got the Scammer's absolutely smashing it.
Is he doing good?
He's not really doing very good.
How do you know?
Well, hopefully no one signs into the page. And the thing is, if you're watching it live, you don't have to press on the link to watch it live, do you? It's kind of pointless. Anyway, what can you do? What can you do? So, here we are. We've painted the whole thing yellow. I'm going to put some coffee in a mug and let you catch up with the whole thing yellow bit, and then we want the next thing we're going to get a small little brush, like a medium brush or a small brush, and we need some green paint. You can make your own green paint. Obviously that's yellow, well, not obviously, but it's yellow and blue if you want to make it up, make your own, or if you've got some green paint, just use some green paint. I've got some green paint, I'm going to use some green paint. Let me get this coffee on the go, and you're okay, Pavlina?
Yeah.
Good. Good, good, good. There we go. You nearly ready?
Yeah.
More volume on the voice. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. That's the wrong brush. Okay, so next up we've got
Oh.
a little bit of green paint here.
Paint it all yellow.
Go on, you can do that, please. We've got to wait for Pavlina to hurry up. Just put some more actual paint on your brush. Gone for the sit down technique again, I see.
Yellow. White.
We need to do a green dot right in the middle. Here. A little green dot right in the middle. We'll let everyone do that whilst you catch up. Little green dot just there. Now I need to find my little bit of a reference. Yeah, then you should get you need a red beret. Dace, Pavlina, we need to chop. Ready? Little green dot in the middle. And then, this relates to, the little green dot in the middle relates to the edge of her lips, just here. Ta-da! Just there, that's where it is. Little green dot in the middle, Dace. And then, if we pretend that, if we split this in half, the top half is in half, and we need to do another little dot. split the top half into thirds, and then we need a little green dot 1/3 down. So dot in the middle, and then the dot, if this is thirds, the dot here. And that is going to be the bottom of her hat. Red beret. Okay? Bit lower down, bit lower down. We've got to fit the beret in, so we'll go a little bit lower down. Don't worry about dribs and drabs. Stacey's worried about dribs and drabs. It's a Picasso, so her eyes and her nose is all wonky, and there'll be drips and there'll be bits all going down. That's fine. Okay, so we do a little dot there. And a little dot there. Now, what we are going to do is we're going to basically do a jaw. We're going to do a jaw. So we're going to go up a little bit here in green for a chinny chin. And then we're going to go do a jaw. That's brilliant. So just look at that one. That Daisy's nailed it. And then we're going to do a jaw like this. Okay. Like that. Keep looking at your reference, and you can see we've done this bit and this bit. And then we can just sort of sketch in a little bit of an ear. Your jaw wants to be a bit more rounded, Pavlina. A bit more rounded. Yeah, a little bit. That's it. That's nice. Let's see how everyone's getting on. Brilliant. Everyone's okay. Now, at the bottom of our hat, we've got it here. I think the bottom of your hat might be a bit too far up. We need to come down and do a straight line for the nose, and then just sort of draw that out like that. So a straight line down for the nose. Yes, that's going to be so good. So I'm not going to be too technical in this, because I actually think the paintings are going to be better the less I say, possibly. Okay, so that's that. It's looking good. Okay, and then underneath the chin, we're going to do a neck, basically. We're going to go down like this for the neck, and down like this. Taze, you really need to stand up, because you can't see what you're doing. You can't see what you're doing. You need to go underneath the chin. That's on the end of the chin. Taze. Underneath. Look what I'm doing. There you go. And we're going to do that line there. Imagine this line would come round like this, but we're only doing the green bit, and then we're going to do this little line here for the back of the neck. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. You can definitely watch this later. It saves to the page. That was the scammer emailing in. And then we're going to do this bit here. This little curve here. The neckline these days. Yes. Beautiful. Always lovely curves. There we go. Alright. Now we need to do some green hair.
This looks like the waiter in Ratatouille.
The waiter in a Ratatouille. Tell the people, Dave. Tell the people.
So
The people are there.
this guy who comes around, who's the waiter in Ratatouille, the Disney film.
Yeah.
And he's got a big eye here.
Yeah.
He's got like a mustache here.
Yeah.
And this is his tie.
Ah. I see. Here's another easy bit. This is quite straightforward, but we've got to keep going, basically. We've got to keep the momentum going. So we need to smash in some hair. So all of this hair comes in past the ear. Put the paint on. Use a lot of paint. Okay? And just, as it goes on, if you can leave bumps and clumps of paint, as long as it's not dripping down the whole thing. You're not looking at your reference, Dave. Look at your reference. There's a gap in here. That's it. It goes past the ear and down there. Not, Dave, look. Goes this, all this side of the ear, not here. Stand up. And then you can see. I'm going to take the chair away from you.
No.
Yeah! Because you're not looking.
Yeah.
Sorry, bad.
You're lazy.
I know what I mean.
You are.
It's so much better standing up. Okay, and then we go in like this, a little bit of this hair, like this. And really, wherever you see bits of... No, Pablina, come on. I'll tell you what you can do. When you're not painting, you can sit on here.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, the things I do for Pablina, honestly. Alright, okay, here we go.
It still looks like a waiter.
Yeah. So you can see the back of this room. So the back of the room in the painting, it's like a box. Can you see it? He's a cubist. Do you know what cubist these days? Draws in blocks. You can see this line here.
Oh,
We could just draw that out with the green. So we want a little dot in here and a line, and then we could bring a line down here, and then do you know what? Well, then we won't do it. There's a line across the top, but we need a little space for his bobble on top of his beret. So we'll do that in a bit. Actually, we'll do this little line here. And that'll do. We probably didn't need to do that. That's nice, guys. It's nice. Any little bits of green that you can see? So little bits of green that you can see. Should we test Pablina? What green can we see? Should we start from the top to bottom? What green can we see? There's a little bit on top of the cap, but we don't need to do that. We definitely need to do some little sad faces, one for eyebrows and one for eyelids. So eyebrows first, straight under the hair. There, one there, and one there. So that's high up. Okay, Daisy's done eyelids first. The eyebrows are up here. Yeah? Up here, right near the hair. There you go. So don't get confused with eyebrows and eyelids. Eyebrows and eyelids. And if they're wonky, that's good, because we're painting Picasso. Right? There's one there, and there's one there.
There's a bit here.
There's a little bit of green down there, a little bit on there, a little bit of green in there, there. But look, we can make, don't worry about that. We can make all that up. In our fine-tuning section towards the end. Oh, Daisy's having a little bit of a sketch. Explain what we're doing, Daisy. I think, what are those bits?
I don't know.
I'm going to say shoulder pads. I'm going to say these round bits here are shoulder pads. We'll deal with that later as well. Next up,
That's weird.
give your brush a little clean. We're going to get to the red paint out. We're going to paint the beret and some of the stripy. But you do need a clean brush, so either wash it or get a fresh one if you've got enough. Some red paint, please, Pablina. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Is everyone caught up? Now for everybody should really be going from, just as a little reminder, everyone should be trying to copy to Picasso, rather than the one I did, rather than the one I'm doing now, or the one I did yesterday / this morning. or Daisy's one. We want to try and keep our eye on the Picasso. So, you know, because I'll be going a little bit wrong in places. I mean, I can already see probably it's a few little things, but keep looking at the Picasso. Right, so I need a new brush, Pablina. I know, I did. I used a new brush. I used a brand new brush.
Let me, Daddy. I want a Daddy. Oh.
What? What?
I was gonna break it.
You're going to break it?
No. Like a.
Oh, I know. Sorry. Okay, let's go straight in with Beret. Beret. This is going to look so good next to the green. So if your little dot was too high up, you can probably bring the beret down a little bit. Look at that, Days, and then do. So you need to be painting on top of. There you go. Use loads of paint. Drips are fine. Don't worry about the drips. Drips are fine. Okay, the red beret comes all the way around here. And don't forget the pom-pom, if that is the word. People are saying, let Pablina sit. Oh, I know, but it's so annoying. We're going to let her sit.
Yeah.
The public are with you, Dave. The public want you to sit. Oh, you're doing pom-pom. Pom-pom. Oh, look at that. Pom-pom's a bit big, isn't it? My pom-pom's a bit big as well. Alright. There it is.
Yeah.
So, here we go. Remember the line of the neck?
The line.
The line of the neck. Do you know what I'm talking about, Pablina?
No.
So, do you want to have a little stand up? Oh, can you cope on your legs there?
No.
Alright. So, here's the neckline, and it carries on, and it goes out like this, and around. It doesn't go all the way to the edge.
But mine's a bit high.
No, it's not, it's fine. It probably is a little bit high. Mine's a bit high as well, but hey. And it curves in like that. And then back on the neckline, you can bring, if you want it, if you don't want it to be so high, you can move this line a bit further down. So leave a bit of space and do this line here. I'm keeping you awake, Pablina. Pablina didn't get up till 10 o'clock today. That's why we're all a little bit frantic. Well, that and the scammer. And the scammer didn't really help. Okay. And then you should like this a little bit. If you want to go double pro, I think there's about 16 lines on there. So it's up to you how you do this. But if you wanted to. Oh, Pablina's just cracked on. Brilliant, Pablina. Brilliant. Okay, what I was going to say is as we've got 16 lines going down, you could split it. So you could do one there, and then, so that's half. And then you could do, and you could half that.
Sorry?
Pablina, you've already kind of peaked, I think, on this one. You see, then you could half that, and then you could, so you've got 4, and then you could half that, so you've got 8, and then you could half that, so you've got 16, if you wanted to. But only if you wanted to. Pablina just didn't bother, she just went
9, 10. Only 6. So.
Maria hasn't even got up yet. Right style. Okay, so then we've got these coming down like this. La la la. This is all going well. We're going to deal with this red shoulder pad later. Anything else that we need in red, Days? Pablina. Probably not.
The shoulder pads.
Probably not. Yeah, I'll just give everyone a couple of minutes to catch up. Gonna have a little chat with the scanner. Akash Bowman's the scanner, and yeah, so we've got quite a lot of comments. That's good.
Do you want shout out?
Yeah, we'll do shout outs in a. We'll do shout outs at half time or at the end because there's loads.
When's the break?
How do you think it's going? Are you quite happy so far?
Your line still looks like the waiter.
Still look like the waiter, doesn't it? Okay, so the next stage is we're going to get rid of this red brush. Get rid of.
Oh, I love this.
Well, just clean it then. If you like the brush, just clean your brush if you really like it. But what we need, the next thing we're going to go on with is we're going to go on with white paint, and we're going to
I
kind
can't use this brush then.
we're going to rehash the face. We're going to make it bigger if we need to, and we're going to fill in all these bits here. Have you gone for a new brush, have you?
But I already broke it.
Well, fine. That's fine.
I'm not sure if this is going to be satisfying, but...
Akash Albidi here is also the scammer. What are you doing?
I'm trying to do satisfying things.
Oh, yeah.
I've already got white. The first touch of pink.
Okay, so if we're all sort of ready for the next stage, there's going to be, I think, 2 more stages before the break. So, here's what we're going to do. I don't know what time it is because I don't know where the clock is. Where's that
Oh
gone?
yeah, I hid it.
You've hidden it. That's
Yes,
good.
I have.
Okay, so we've got about 15 minutes to tweak stuff. What we're going to do is we're going to put white on the head, and if you want to readjust, any of these green eyebrows or eyelids, then now's the time. If you think your face is too small, I think my face is probably a bit too small. I'm not sure how that happened, but it is. I think it's a bit too small. You can make it bigger just by using the white. We're going to be painting straight on top of a lot of this. Pavlina is going to teach the rest of the course. Over to Pavlina.
Paint in your face.
Paint in your face. What does that mean?
You colour in the face.
Okay, so loads of paint, and we're going to paint in the face. We can go over these green lines. We don't need them anymore. We needed to know where things were, but we don't need to know quite so much now. Pavlina, come and have a look.
That's like really
Come
big.
and have a look at mine. Daisy. Pavlina. 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 Hello.
Hello.
Hello there. Hi. Hi. Hello. I'm painting over the green. So if you want to make that face bigger, paint over the green. And then you keep looking at your reference and look at that lovely jawline, and then the little chinny chin there, and the lips that we'll do later, and definitely the nose. Oh yeah. Wow. Come on, Pavlina, you can do this. And if you wanted to, like I was saying, adjust the eyebrows and the eyelids.
I need the toilet.
Okay. Pavlina's just going to take a little bit of break here. Whistle. Okay. It's up to you. If you want to leave the yellow eyes, leave the yellow eyes, or we can put them in later. It's up to you. It's up to you which way you want to do it. the nose a little bit bigger. And it's already starting to look pretty colourful. I'm going to have a little check on my reference here. So this seems to be going okay. I'm going to have some more white paint over that side. A bit more white paint over there. If it needs a second coat of white paint, then that's fine. Give it a second coat of white paint. You might want to get into the neck a little bit. You okay, Pavlina?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Pavlina's okay, everybody. Just think. And a bit on the neck. See, you don't have to be too precise with this. If you want to leave some little bits of green, you can. Leave that yellow out there. And that's really it. That's really it. So we've sketched in. We've got the real bright colour. So the reason we did the red first, it would have been a nice idea to do the red at the end actually, but it wouldn't have been so bright. So that's why we did it first. Because it's shining through, the white canvas is shining through the yellow and then it's shining through the red and it makes it really bright. So that's why we did it like that. So I think it's worked out okay. Now the next thing we're going to do before the break is black. And I'll just tell you about the process as well, like how we're going to finish it. So we're going to do black all over the back here. All over the back. We're going to cut in the nose. So if we think the nose is too small, I still think the nose is too small. I just do. Anyway, we're going to cut in with black here. This is probably the most important bit, is the straight kind of Roman nose of this. And then it comes in and then there's a little thing for the lips. Keep looking at your reference and it goes in where the lips join. Tiny little bump on the bottom lip and round. So really that bit, the profile, is probably the most important part of the thing. I mean, it's probably, if you kind of dissect it, it's probably the most realistic part of it. So clearly the eye isn't that big and stuff, but that profile looks quite sort of true to life. So that's what we've got to try and do. We've got to try and do that. I'm just going to see if Pavlina's all right. You okay? You need to get back painting. Hooray. Yeah, that's good. Alrighty. So, if everyone gets their black paint ready, we want black paint. If you haven't got black paint, you can use purple. To make purple, you've either got purple, use that, or if you use the dark blue plus a little bit of red in there to make the darkest colour you can. Make sure you've got a clean brush with no white paint in it, otherwise you'll have a horrible sort of grey colour and it'll all be a bit messy. But hopefully, like most paint sets come with black, and we hardly ever use black, so hopefully you should have some. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to start off and I'm going to do the bridge of her nose.
I cannot flush it.
Okay. I shall also get on flushing duty. You want to get in here? Finish off painting the face white, and then we can move on to black. Poor Pavlina, it's not on form today at all.
I feel better.
Oh, that's good. That is good. That is good. We don't need to discuss what just happened there, really. Donald, morning, mate. Okay, where's the scammer? Come on, scammer, we miss you. Don't click on any of the links. We don't put any links up ever. There are no links. We don't ever put links up. All you do is you go on the homepage as you have done because you're watching this, and you just look at the videos. The videos. This is our 8th, I think, or 9th, and they all save. So if you want to look back in the video section, you can do the Hockney or the Van Gogh. We've made them into episodes, so a bit like Netflix. This is looking good. We're going to put them on Netflix. Do you think Netflix will let us?
No.
No, they probably won't let us. But don't click on any of the scammers' links because it's clearly nonsense, isn't it? It's clearly nonsense. Right, hopefully, we sort of went a bit slow there, that's good. So hopefully there won't be 127 people waiting for me just to do this bit. But what we're going to do is you're going to
Million.
A million, that's right, Daisy, you got it. So you're going to go in like that. You happy with your brush?
Dad!
Yay! And do a bit of the neck. A little bit of the neck, and then you can get onto the black. And the black's quite good fun, it's nice. You've really got to keep an eye on your reference for this black.
So if you go wrong, sorry.
If you go wrong, sorry. You can change it, you know. If you go wrong, you wait for it to dry and you can put some white across it. So if I went like that, I can put some white across it. But it just takes more time and how's that nose looking? What do you think? So that is the most important thing, is to get this right.
So good.
So when you do the black, Pavlina,
Yeah.
come over here a sec. When you do the black, because your nose is a bit more like a sort of beak, isn't it? No offence, like. You want to try and do this straight line down here. So shall I show you where you want to go? No. You need to go like that. And then it needs to go in like that. So you leave that, put that white, make that white in there. Little bit of help for Pavlina, only because I'm here, you know. She doesn't normally need help. But she's having a bit of you're struggling today a bit, aren't you, love? Alright. So we're not going to do all of the details of the black.
Did you take my black brush?
No, I've only got one in my hand. Once we've done that little bit of detail there, we're going to paint the whole of this background black. But there's quite a lot of it, so we need basically a bigger brush. You don't need so many brushes, Days. Stop it. Stop getting new brushes. We're on 15 already. You only need like one. You've only got one hand.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, he's back. Scammer's back.
8 is my high school.
Oh dear. Right. Beautiful. So I think your nose here, wants to come in. Wants to come in about there, doesn't it? And then those will be the lips. So cover all that in.
In black.
In black. And then, okay, so what we need to do is we need to do the whole of the background
There we go.
in black. And we're going to put the blue on afterwards. With me, Days? So big brush, loads of paint.
Big brush. Oh, what about this brush?
That's not big enough, it's going to take you all day to do that.
Okay.
So if you leave little gaps, then that's fine. Little bits of We're coming down here.
Where's the big brush?
New little
Here's the
pants.
big brush.
Okay.
That's a lot of black. Is that good?
That looks brilliant, Days. I love that. There's a funny little sort of shape round here which we can deal with. Just put a bit of that. Hopefully everyone's all right. We've got I think the scammer's really annoying everyone now, so sorry about that. We don't know. We'll adjust some sort of settings for next week. He's not annoying anybody more than me. So we're still on the background here. And once we've done the background, we can have a little break in about 10 minutes. Is it? 5 minutes. 5 minutes before the break.
Yeah.
And you need to get the background in before the break because the background needs to dry out and yeah, it needs to be dry because we're going to be banging some blue on top of it later. There we go. You do need a big brush to get the colour in, otherwise it takes a long time.
Oh!
Okay? Oh! It's alright, you're doing well. So you just need to do this top corner and then down the side of the hair, but don't forget to leave a gap. Oh, in fact, you know what we can do? We can do the purple before the break as well.
Dad, can you draw the line where I need to go?
You what?
Can you draw a line?
What, you want some actual assistance?
Yeah.
Okay, only because it's you. So you need to fill in this bit here.
Yeah.
And there's a line, let's just say your line goes like that. So all of this gets filled in, and all of that, and all of that, and then that's that. Yay! Okie doke. Alright, hope everyone's alright and not clicking on the links. We don't post links, so don't click on the links. I'm so bored. It's so boring talking about the scammer days. So boring. Anyway, we kind of gather. Oh look, there's some black in there as well. Alright, so after this, we've got the whole big building blocks of the whole kind of structure of the thing. The last 5 minutes, if you want to start putting in the purple that's on the side, so on the ceiling and on the sides of these walls, don't worry about your brush strokes too much or colouring it in. If you can see the brush strokes, that's fine. So literally you go, just sort of throw it on. Picasso made so many paintings, and because he was just going, he was just putting it on to get the marks on there. He wasn't bothered about, you know, the sort of fine finesse. How many brushes have we gone through, Dave?
Oh, like 10.
10, we've got at least. We've gone through these already. What can you do? Do you want some purple?
Oh.
I can't believe the scammer! Oh. Yeah, I think we might have to disable the comments.
Or you can just block him from doing it.
No, but it just changes his name. It's so annoying. I've already blocked about 4.
Oh, really?
years. Years. Blah, annoying. Where's me? Okay, so it's nearly 1:45. In fact, it is 1:45. If you want to, yeah, we're gonna have a little break, but just if you can before the break, get some purple and some white. A little bit of purple, a little bit of white. Purple is red and blue. A little bit of white. White is white. White is white. A pinky one. If it goes a bit pinky, that's fine. If it goes a bit too blue, that's also all right. But it's pretty light. There's a lot of white in here, and we're just tossing that on there. Taste?
Done.
I'm just doing this.
Mine still looks like the waiter.
It still looks like the waiter, doesn't it?
I'm gonna use your purple.
Yeah.
Where's my pot gone?
I've probably stolen it. I do that, don't I?
Oh, someone's sauce is dry again.
So then there's a little bit of purple down these sides, and then it is the break. We're going to hopefully.
I'm gonna do the purple.
You're going to do the purple after.
Yeah.
All right, sweetie.
Oh.
I've got a funny feeling this class is going to overrun by 5 minutes because there's a little bit to do. But we've already overrun by 5 minutes, but there we go. That is where we're up to for the break. We're not going to say anything now. I'm going to try and fix the internet, find out where the scammer lives, doing some proper art lessons, and see you back at 1 o'clock.
Have you got your white shirt up here yet?
No, I ordered some stripy shirts. Do you know what I mean? But they didn't come. They'll arrive in a minute. I wonder if they've already arrived. They might.
I want to tie-dye an apron.
Yeah. Over there, if you're going to chat.
I can't chat now.
Okay, we need the. We need to just do this, don't we?
Is Mummy here?
You what?
Is Mummy here?
No. We don't know who the scammer is, Lynn, unfortunately. It's looking like Bangladesh. That's the problem with doing free things and public things. That's the problem. Because it's open to everywhere, isn't it?
Oh. Oh, that's cool. Daddy. Daddy.
Yeah?
That's cool.
Yeah, it's quite cool, isn't it?
Did you just make that one up? Daddy. Did you make it up?
What?
Did you make it up?
No, it's a Matisse. Okay.
Daddy, if none of your parents had any brothers and sisters, who
Mhm.
would be your cousin?
You wouldn't have any? Yeah.
Imagine not having any cousins. That must be annoying.
Alright, let's do a little listing. Little list.
Oh, we need to turn the light off.
Yeah, would you mind?
We get.
Come on.
Look.
Oh.
And down we go.
And down we go. Are you feeling a bit better?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's good. That is good news. Right. Dee. Let's do that. And if people know when the break is.
I'm warming up my legs.
Okay.
La, 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 la. What do I have to do today for work?
I don't know, to be honest.
I'm gonna check.
No, not now. We've got that. You've got to do shout-outs. Let's do the list. Got to do that shout-out list. Oops.
What is that?
I don't know. Hold on a sec. Get on there. Right. Don't press that. Who you go first, go? Huh? I know, we'll get that. It's going on the list. Okay, can you do it all here?
Why did you get Jaffa cakes? I hate Jaffa cakes.
Can you do this? Right, here comes some shout-outs.
Molly and Imogen. Can't get my chair out.
You and your chair. Shout out to Zyla, Freddie and Arthur. Woo! Arthur's painting again, hopefully. He decided to bake a cake last week instead. Right.
Molly and Imogen in
Westcliff.
Westcliff.
on Sea.
Scarlett, Amy.
On here.
Scarlett, Amy. Isla.
Maya and Susanna. Woo!
Sophie, I think.
William and Claire. Come on, Dave.
Emma and Molly.
Yeah. Gracie and Sam. How does that how does that gym guy do that? That says, I don't know, I can't read the writing.
What's this? Eva.
Eva! Yeah. Angie. Angie from Exmouth. Hi, Angie.
I think some.
Sophie and Olga. Karen and Leah in the Highlands. Hi. Luns. Ellen. In Hertfordshire.
There's
Braffing.
Ida. There's
Anissa and Sophia. I'm getting this.
Laura.
This is all coming through.
Amy. Did I say Amy?
Holan. And that'll be Danny. Hi, Danny. Arthur.
Daddy, come.
Watty, Watty.
Is that a name?
Fiona.
Fiona.
Yeah, I think so. Ellen. God, there's loads of people painting. I can't wait to see these.
Is there an Anya?
Cannot wait to see these.
I think there's an Anya.
Zayn and Ibad. What?
I think there's an Anya.
An Anya. There's an Anya. Brilliant. Hi, Anya. Sophia, Emma and Matty. It was Matty.
Oh,
Matty.
hello.
Hello, Matty. Sorry. Couldn't write. We wrote it down then couldn't read our own writing. Idiots. Lynette. Ruth. May and Sarah from Leicestershire.
Lynette.
Lynn.
Lynn.
Lynette. Smashing this, days. Smashing the shout-outs.
Gracie and Sam.
Brilliant.
Zachary and Charlotte. Maya and Susanna, I think. Susanna. Yeah, Matty. France is here again.
Sally, May and Sarah. Yesy, whatty?
Come here.
Yeah, what? What is it?
La la la.
Zayn and Ibad.
Layla and Bethan in
Cardiff.
That's what I was-
Cardiff.
Ellen.
Yeah. Some of these people are getting two shout-outs. That's good, isn't it?
Mel. Jojo. Layla and Bethan. Arthur. Anissa and
We've got 2 minutes to go
Cynthia.
before we start painting. We are going to start
Ella.
doing some...
Ellen.
Still doing shout-outs.
Karen and Leah
Oh, yeah.
in the Highlands.
Oh, yeah.
Sophia and Olga. Mel and Sarah.
Oh, yeah.
Nicole Salter.
Oh, yeah. Slater, isn't it? Can we say hi to Rachel? And Rachel's working in the background to try and make everything smooth.
Hello.
Say hi to Rachel. Hi, Rachel. Thanks for all your help. Oh, Dave, look.
Martin.
Yes, Martin in Southend. Bethan loves your painting, Dave.
I love my
I
Jacob and Sophie from Oxfordshire.
All right.
Scarlett in Cambridge.
Listen, it's 1 o'clock. Let's get back to it.
Violet, Ireland and Callum and Yapham.
Oh, Yapham. Brilliant.
Yapham.
Yapham. That's where your Auntie Joy lives.
Oh,
yeah. Knew it. Knew it.
Knew it.
We knew it. Hey, Atty and Sarah. How many brushes today, Sarah? We've gone through 20. Sarah likes a brush. All right, let's get started,
May
guys.
and Sarah from Leicestershire.
That's good. Should we get started again?
Ruth from Lincoln.
Shall we get started again? We're going to start again. Brilliant. If I can just get
Julia.
this, like, Pavlina,
Kaylee.
she's loving the whole shout out thing?
Kaylee.
Oh yeah, Kaylee, yeah. Brilliant. Yeah.
Atty and Sarah.
Yeah, I think so, yeah, just said that. Could take a while, couldn't it? Should we 18! Sarah's gone through 18, but there's only 2 of them.
Oh,
Right,
no.
okay, I'm going to take the this away.
Aww.
And, right. Let's get back to it, team. Woo. Let's get back to it. Okay, get off the chair.
Louder.
No, we don't want you to be louder. We want you to be off the chair. What are we going to paint next? I don't know either. It's not going to. Oh, it's pot noodles. She's on about pot noodles again. Right. Okay, so here it is.
I need to do the purple. Where's
Here
your
it
purple
is.
brush? Where's your purple brush?
Here it is. What we are going to do next.
I need the purple. I need to do purple.
Just take my purple then.
Where's your purple? A rainbow, a rainbow. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So we're going to go back in with black and the smallest brush that you've got. Let's get another brush out. So Sarah, we are now on brush number 78.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're going in with detail. We're going to do a little bit of detail in the eyes and the nose and the mouth and stuff, and then we're going to do a little bit more of the outside stuff, and then we're going to go well, I'm going to make it up, aren't we? Yes, we do.
Can I do purple instead of that?
Concentrate on the eyes first, because the eyes are quite cool. When we just want black paint, little brush and like little strokes, doing outlines of some of the colours that we've got. So we've already got, let's say we've already got this eyebrow.
I love this purple.
You hold your paintbrush down for control towards the end, so you hold it a bit more like a pencil, and you use your support pinky to touch the canvas so it doesn't shake around all the time. So there's our beautiful eyebrow. If the paint starts running out of the paint on the paintbrush, so you get like a sketchy bit on the canvas, that's a good thing. We don't want to be kind of like shading in stuff like this. We want one mark and that's it. So the same for this eyebrow here. It's just catching onto the paper or the canvas, so that's that. You getting on all right, Days? Sorry, Pavlina.
Yeah.
So we're just working our way down. If you want to swap the colour, I just swapped a little bit of green in there, just dip it in the green. But really we're looking at the black. If you're not too confident about doing the eyes just yet, wait. So we've done the little bits. We can do the things we need to definitely do. Ear, easy. We need a black line for underneath the jaw. There you go, that's pretty easy. And the reason I'm saying wait for the eyes and detail stuff is because you can actually use a black felt tip pen if the paint's dry, and then it's a doddle. Yeah, so if you're not feeling too confident, black felt. Done!
Look, we can do this thing.
Oh no, she's off again. She's off again.
There's not enough paint in there.
Okay. Going to go back in and have a look at the profile of these lips here. And then I'm going to do little... We're on the black days now.
You're always one step ahead of me.
I am. Because I've got to try and be one step ahead so that people can follow me, Days. Where have you gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's use another brush.
Let's get another brush out. It's just more something for me to clean later, isn't it?
Yeah.
A little bit of black down here. Whee.
Oh,
Whee. And then suddenly we can see her just popping out a little bit. Can't we?
I want to do lips. Yeah.
No, you've done the lips. Wow, Daisy, you've really gone for those lips, haven't you? If you have a look at the reference, they're a bit blue. So if we just do a little black, we just do the top little kind of W or whatever it is, like an upside down W. Oh, it's an M, isn't it? And then we do a little line there. Less is more, Daisy. You've gone for the more is more thing, haven't you? Oops. I've got to paint these things in because I've got a felt tip and people are going to want to see it.
I'm scared to do the eye.
Ooh, you can hear the tension. There's a lot of tension in here.
One eye!
Got one eye in there, got a little eye in here. You want to put a bit of colour in those eyes. I think they're like a little orangey colour, aren't they? If it looks all wonky, it's because you're painting Picasso. It's wonky. It's really wonky, isn't it? Really wonky. Wow, Dave, that looks so cool.
What do I do
Now we're just adding a little bits of green.
now? I'm finished.
You are not finished.
Oh yeah, my.
Get lots of blue out. We can paint this for another couple of minutes in the details and stuff. Des, can we have some blue, please, beautiful?
I want to do Daisy.
Can we have what? She's going to put some daisies on there. Shall I get my own paint? Looks like I'll get my own paint. Hey, Jackie! Right, I'll get my own paint then.
Yeah.
Pavlina's just decided that she's going to paint some daisies down the bottom. Oh, she's going to sign it. I think it's probably had enough. Okay.
I'm going to do it.
There's a couple of things we need to do to finish your painting days. We're going to get some blue paint out. And if you're lucky, get the other blue paint out. And then what we're going to do...
I did a daisy. A black daisy.
Have you got your blue paint?
Oh.
Okay, so with some blue paint, what we're going to do is we're going to put some in
Do
here.
I need another brush?
Yeah, get another brush out, why not? Because they're free, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Everyone. Okay. So satisfying.
Okay, we've got some nice blue in the background here. And then we want to make, there's a weird shape. What are you up to?
Satisfying.
There's a weird shape that sort of comes down like this, and we're leaving this shape of black. We're leaving that weird shape of black.
That's
It sort of
weird.
comes down like that,
This is weird.
and then ends up going like that.
Ooh.
And then there's some kind of weird
Blue.
like diamond stuff. There's some diamond stuff going on. Oh. I haven't really gone on about this diamond stuff because I think you can make up your own diamond stuff. But do try and leave this black
Where's the dark
line here.
blue?
Try and leave this dark thingy black here. And then we can colour in. Look at your reference again.
Good boy.
And you can...
You little boy. Ugh.
start colouring in some of these squares. Not squares, are they? More like diamonds. Oh look, it joins up there.
Time for mix.
And then there's a different colour blue that goes in there. Keep looking at the reference if you're struggling or thinking, what's he doing now? Yeah, if the black's still wet, yeah, that's a good idea. Use a hairdryer, yeah.
So let's use it light blue. Do you like my thing that I've started?
I love it. I love it. I love it when you make a big sort of whirly with all the paint. You normally do that after you finish that, don't you?
Yeah.
Not today, huh?
No.
I think it's going okay, this. What time are we on? 12 minutes past, so we've got 15 minutes to start finishing off these. That looks good, Dave. We've got 15 minutes to start finishing off the diamond shapes. I've lost the white paint, that's what I'm wandering around for. Really have just lost the white paint.
Line.
Here it is.
Line.
Here it is.
Line. I just did it like that. Line.
Okay. There's a slightly lighter triangle up here. It's okay if you're blue gets mixed in with
Monsieur.
it. Yes, yeah. Madame. Isn't it? It's more Madame, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah.
Okay. So, it's all coming together quite nicely.
Is the scanner still on?
Not so much. I think we're good.
Yay.
I think we are good.
I'm gonna do a purple in there. Oh, yeah.
So,
A little bit of purple. Done.
yeah, nice.
I'm officially done.
You're not. There's some finger painting to be done. I know there's some finger. Yeah, get ready. There's some finger painting to be done. You happy?
No.
You're happy.
Oh.
Yellow. Have you got any fingers? Right. Get some yellow paint out. Firstly, there's a little bit of yellow painting to be done, which is the easiest bit. We want to make it quite nice and yellow, so clean-ish brush. And we're just going to do the one shoulder pad. Or shoulder. I don't know if it's a shoulder pad. It's a shoulder. It goes like this. Hello? Ready? Just watch. Shoulder pad. In here. There. Shoulder pad there. The other shoulder pad is on the other side. And that's red. And that goes like that. Take mine. Yeah, put the other one in, it just goes like that. Oh, you're going with your fingers? Right. Okay. If we look in the bottom left-hand corner. Yes. If we're looking in the bottom left-hand corner, you can see there's some dot, 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 dot. I know. So we're going to do those in with our fingers. So a little bit of finger painting. You can go 4s or 2s or 3s or 1s. Yellow paint. I'm doing it like that. If you can keep them in a line. Oh yeah, you've done that side. There we go, so that's balanced that side out, and then you can, with the blue, you can do some more finger painting in this down this side. If you haven't got these sort of specific areas ready, then just just do your own thing. Nah, you just do your own thing. Do your own thing. Picasso definitely did his own thing, didn't he?
Yes.
He did indeed.
In the jungle,
Okay, so
the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps.
the black needs to be dry, basically, or use a lot of paint to just lay it on top. If your black's not dry and you're doing this, you need a lot of paint to put on top. Or you can just wait until it dries. You can get a hairdryer on it, that'll probably work. Or you can wait till it dries. But you know this video is going to save to the page, so you can always watch it back. I'm not expecting everybody to finish in the next 10 minutes, but we are. Pablina? Pablina?
Huh?
Huh? We are going to finish.
I'm done.
You're not done. We've got to put some yellow in the face and some different colours. I think it looks like there's a big love heart on the side of her face. Don't you?
Yellow.
So where we had whites, there's some yellow and orange. So there's some in here, definitely, and there's some triangles. Are you finger painting it up? Some triangles here and here. Just keep looking at your reference. There's this big, sort of, looks like a love heart, really, doesn't it? I suppose it's where a cheek is. And we'll put the darker orange bit in after.
So, he's a Jedi.
A Jedi? Ooh, I'm very impressed. I'm impressed. And then we need a little bit of orange. So the pupil of this eye is a bit orange, isn't it?
Oh yes, I forgot about that.
You did. And then the whites of the eye. Oh no, I've done that orange. Okay, we're going to have to leave that, I think. The whites of the eyes are actually yellow.
I'm sorry, but they're orange.
But we're looking at this, it's going quite well. A little bit of. Yeah! There's some orange down here as well, down her neck. Some orange in her neck. Orange in her neck. I'm going to do a little love heart there. It's not Doesn't. I'm pretty sure Picasso didn't do a love heart there, but there you go, that's done. And then there's some different bits of colour there. There's maybe a little bit of orange in there, and you can just sort of tinker with it. If you really look, there's some extra bits. There's some yellow. Green just up here. Just lay it on, and then a bit of green in there. Some green in there. There's a little. We're just kind of going around now with each colour and just trying to put it in where it needs it. There's some green in there as well. And then we're only painting when it comes to top lip. Pretty much most portraits in natural light, the top lip's always dark and bottom lip's where it hits the light, and it's the same with this one. You try if you're doing a pencil sketch or something, if you just do the top lip dark and the bottom lip light, and then there's a shadow underneath, you get a good portrait. Anyway, that's...
Oh, I'm done.
You've done. Well done, Pavlina. Pavlina's had enough.
Why didn't you do yellow on the dots on there?
Just adding a little bit of this blue. We probably like in the nostrils, or green for the nostrils, or that's dripping down.
Can I start a tie-dye apron?
Paulina wants to start a tie-dye apron. Not the greatest time to start it because we're still kind of doing.
No, but I can show them how to do it.
Yeah, in the break next week. Yeah, in the break next week, Daisy's going to show you how to do a tie-dye apron.
Now.
Okay.
Can I do it now?
No.
Please.
No.
You would be.
I'm so mean to you, aren't I?
Oh.
There we go. So we just go through the colours and have a look and see. So I've just noticed that in these blue bits, you can just put there's some orange that sort of sits next to it. So you can just dab a bit of orange on top of the blue if you want.
Oh, so you did do. I just did blue.
Yeah, so there's that. And there's probably, if you really look at it, little bits of blue on top of these. Tiny little bits of blue on top of those.
You know we've gone way past time.
I don't think we have. No, we've not gone past time at all. We've got separate tie-dye session would be fun, Maria reckons. Okay, we'll do it. Well, Daisy will do.
After my work today.
Alright, it doesn't need to be live. It doesn't need to be a live thing, but you can do a tie-dye session and we'll put the video on the on the Facebook page.
Today.
Today.
Yeah.
It'll be up today. It won't be up today.
It will be up today.
I haven't got anything white. What?
We've got the apron.
It'll be up this week though.
No,
apron's not going to work, Dace, because it's not white. You need a white thing to tie dye, like your white top.
No, it will work. It will work.
Alrighty. I think this is coming on quite nicely. Have you signed yours?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Your signing takes so long.
Does it?
Well, on your big paintings it does.
Okay, so the finishing touches, I would say. Look, read the comments there. Someone's asking you to... The final touches, I would say, are just to like maybe bring the black up a little bit on mine. Yours might be different. You need
Ooh.
We might want to redo some of these lines here, just like a little bit.
Yeah.
There we go. Go wash your hands if you've done. I think we've pretty much cracked it, you know. I think we've pretty much cracked it. Picasso signed it. Well, he didn't sign. He signed it with the date, top right. I don't even know what the date is. 15th. The 15th. So I'm going to go 15th of the, what is it? 5th. 15th to the 5th, 20th. Top right, or you can sign your name down the bottom. There we go. So you know, you can just tinker with this. You can tinker with this for a while. Do you know what I haven't done? One thing I haven't done is put a black line underneath the hat. That's a bit of a L. There you go. Now she's got a hat. And we can mess around with these eyes a little bit. It's a really good idea to do the felt tip thing on the eyes. Anything that needs a bit more control.
Even white felt tip if you have
Even
one.
white felt tip if you have one. Keep looking at your reference. I've missed loads of black lines, basically.
Couldn't you do this in pen?
You'd struggle to do it in pen. You could do it in pen, but not with all the layers like this.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't do black pen and then blue pen on top, could you? But
If you just did it.
if you traced it out and coloured it in pen, it would probably look pretty cool. Oh look, there's a little bit of blue hanging down under this ear. Yeah, don't forget that little one. Suddenly it's all coming up, isn't it? Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do what I do. A little bit of green in there, a little bit of green around there. I'm going to make this a little bit better as well. Sometimes a second coat, even though you've got it in the right place, sometimes a second coat kind of makes it feel a bit better. Another little thing you might want to know is if you're on if you're on
Shout out to Granny and Papa.
Days, don't do that. Kitty. Nah.
But I wash my hands. Huh? Because they said bye.
Yeah. Yeah, so just like, oh yeah, so if you paint it on a canvas, make sure you paint all the way around the edges. Otherwise, when you take your canvas off your easel, you'll have a horrible white line. I think we're done, you know. I think we are done with 2 minutes to go. Yeah. Right then. So, Dace, should we put yours in a frame?
Yeah.
It looks like we're done, everybody. We did it. It's 1:30. It was a little bit of a stressful time. A little bit on Facebook feed was a couple of issues, but we got through that. We did an amazing painting. Well, hopefully yours will be better than mine. Daisy's done another. Pavlina's done a cracking job. Well done, Pavlina. Well done. Crowd's going wild. Crowd's going wild. Should we put Pavlina's in the frame? See what it looks like. And then keep the if you private message or message on the page, you won't get any scam things. Just send us all your photos. I'll crop them all up and I'll put them into a video probably like Sunday night. I'll probably do that because I know a lot of people can't watch it now and they'll watch back later. But by Sunday night they're sort of cobbled together and we can do the next thing. I do private Zoom classes. So. Pardon? So I think everyone knows what a Zoom lesson is now. It's like it's a two-way thing. So rather than me just talking Now I can hear you and see what you're painting. So a good group size is about 10 of your mates and stuff. I've got materials and I can I do quite a lot of that. So there's one tonight. It's a nice little private party thing to do. Daisy's got something important to say.
We still need to do a whole class one.
We need to do a whole class one. We're going to do a school class one somehow. Some sort of fundraiser thing.
We'll give to the school.
Yes, that is the idea. That is the idea. We'll do some charity ones for the school. There's a PayPal link. If you want to send us a few quid, if you think it was good fun, share the link, and sign up to my newsletter. Next week, same time next week, we're gonna paint this. It's an absolute classic. The Scream. Or some people call it the Spaniel. The big ears. Oh, we're going to call it the Scream. The Spaniel. Can you see it?
Uh-huh.
So that's next week. Same time, same place.
I thought that was in hands.
They are his hands.
Woo!
Right, let's get.
Now
let's
I
get
can have a sausage sandwich if we have any more. That wasn't very good singing.
Okay, let's get yours. Stand up there, Dace.
Okay. Right. I'm tired.
There we go.
There we go. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
There we go. Can I take a photograph of you? Look at Daisy's beautiful finished project.
Oh no.
Don't forget the canvas might
It's
fall out.
falling out.
Yay, looks good. Thanks, Dace. Thanks, everyone.
It's falling out.
Pavlina, thank you for watching. I'll leave this one in for a little, probably like 5 minutes or something like that, just so that you can, if there's any questions, just like fire them in, or do it on the messenger. I can see your paintings and I can give you a little bit of help if you're stuck. Or private message me later or whatever. I can fix all your little things or give you a bit of advice on your paintings. So that is us. Thank you.
Bye from London to
Bye from
Adelaide.
London to Adelaide.
I thought you were whispering something to me, and I was like, you know, everyone else can do that. Because I can't hear you. You know, I know how to put the
Loads of people
comments
don't like the Scream, but maybe they could do it.
like neon colours.
Yeah, or you could call it the Smile. You could just do like a no. You could do like hands out and the smile. Couldn't you?
And you could do it in different colours,
Yeah.
like happier colours.
Yeah, you could make it a bit happier.
I know how to disable the comments.
I know, but you have to do it on my phone.
No, you don't.
Go on then. No, that hides them.
Oh.
Doesn't disable them. Dee-dee. Oh, thanks, Natasha. This is the best one, Natasha says.
There's 85 now.
Yeah, well, those people are just finishing off, aren't they?
How many people was the most?
I think about 130, something like that.
Oh. I know. I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye. chair. Who's that? Who's that?
Oh, look. Say thank you to Amy.
Thank you, Amy.
You can jump on here and see them actually coming in.
Oh, this could be Abby's cap.
It could be Abby's cap if you want to give it to Abby.
Maybe we could see it's a little pre-present before you get your real one.
Maybe we could give a little present. Right, should we finish it? Thanks, Lynn. Thanks, Bethan. Should we finish it and then it'll get uploaded?
Yeah.
Mind you, there's still quite a lot of people painting.
Can we go home earlier today?
Yeah, we'll go in a minute.
Oh, yeah. If you think about it, our pom-pom was so big, because look at this one, Daddy.
Yeah, I know, but we went a bit large on pom-poms, didn't we?
Yeah. How do they make it go up like that? Do they knit it, or is it? Is there...
Hamish is still painting. I don't know, I can just see people watching, Nicole. Right, Dave, say bye.
Bye! Bye! Is it still on?
Yeah, it's still on.
Should we stop it?
Not, just wait a sec.
Bye! Tara's still painting. Good. Bye! Okay.
It's pot noodle time, it is
Yes!
pot noodle time. Shall I get the kettle on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Nice. You two are fab. Good. X. Good. Good. See you for the scream.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Painting. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel.
Thanks, Rachel. Thanks, Rachel. Yeah, this is the
Thanks,
the PayPal
Rachel.
is always handy if you want to send us £2 or £10 or £400.
Like.
Okay, let's finish it.
Okay, bye.
Bye.